Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am solo tonight without Manny. But first off, welcome to 2 Alpha News. We are going to start out tonight by thanking our title sponsor of Outdoor Dynamics. Outdoor Dynamics offers a ton of options for your competition needs, including his missiles, the Andersons, the Librarians, 40 Smith & Wesson, PCC 9 and 9 Major. Thank you again, John from Outdoor Dynamics. Of course, as we've mentioned, welcome to 2 Alpha News. Thanks for joining us this evening. I know we are an hour behind usual, and I'm alone. Manny is on his way back to his hotel room, going to join me as soon as he possibly can. But I wanted to make sure that we got on here at normal time or an hour late, but at the time that we scheduled for you guys because you're that important to us. I see a few 5, 6, 7 people out in Rumble land and a few people also on YouTube. If you are in Rumble or on YouTube, be sure to drop us a comment and say hello, whether that's in the live chat or in the comments of the show. And last but not least, if you haven't already, be sure to go find us on social media. Search 2 Alpha News on Facebook and Instagram and find us out there. Before we get into the show tonight, we wanted to make sure to touch base on and mention Brian from Hunter's HD Gold. On Tuesday night, he spent about 2.5 hours live on Rumble with a ton of giveaways, like 38 giveaways or something crazy like that. So we just wanted to take a moment to appreciate Brian, Hunter's HD Gold. He's got 3 different products out there. He's got Hunter's HD Gold, Hunter's HD Ruby, and of course his Active Blue line. And he gave out quite a few pairs of glasses along with a ton, absolute ton of other things. Fortunately, I see and hear in my ear Manny. Thanks, Manny, for joining me.
Yeah, sorry, man. Between internet issues and hotel room keys, I'm here.
Oh, you know how I am with hotel room keys, so
Yeah,
always have an issue.
yeah,
So, Alex, I was just telling everybody about our sponsors or partners, specifically Outdoor Dynamics and John and then also thanked Brian for his big giveaway earlier this week. Um, and then we'll hop into the show.
yeah. Well, it's always good to see everybody out here week in and week out. So I appreciate every one of you. Did you tell them where they could find us though?
Yeah, oh yeah, I told him
Okay.
everything.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
I was gonna stall until you got here, so
That's fine. I mean, hey, it's okay. Like Corey probably said, check them out. 2 Alpha News on Facebook and Instagram, or on Rumble as Manny Talk Shooting, or YouTube as Manny Talk Shooting. So, if you're in the comments, please drop it in the live stream. We greatly appreciate you being here every single week.
we already have a
Um,
comment from your lovely wife.
yep, she is out there watching. I just got a couple minutes ago, so it's all good to see. So yeah, Corey, you did mention Outdoor Dynamics, a great supporter of the shooting sports and of us, so it's always good to see. Brother, I didn't have a chance to pull up anything yet, so bear with me as I'm kind of working on Slump Lord mode. But
No,
what
you're
have you
good.
doing this week in shooting?
I am just continuing to whittle along on the matches at Cardinal. Buckeye Blast, Area 5, both open on 1-1. So I just actually was sitting here on Canva putting together a little promo for that for my Instagram and YouTube or Instagram and Facebook pages. And then we also have a NROI level 1 RO class coming up in April. So I was going to put together a ad for that as well at Cardinal.
That is that is good. That is really good. I that is really good to see. You know, we always need more range officials, so it's always a pleasant to see that we've got people out there in the sport who will move up in a bond. Do you know how many people are already signed up for that
I've
seminar?
I've got 8 signed up currently. So it'll
Oh,
go
that's good.
the class will go, which is a good thing.
Yeah, as I'm assuming Paul is teaching that one.
Paul is teaching that one. Yep. And then
Good.
we're talking about doing a CRO seminar that same weekend and bringing in a second instructor to do a CRO seminar at Cardinal as well. But we haven't. That's not live on the website yet. So if you're interested in a CRO seminar, toss it in the live chat, and we'll make sure it happens.
Yeah, or yeah, that is good too. When are you looking to do? When's that RO seminar? I'm blanking. I guess.
First weekend of April.
Ugh, but okay. Weather might be crap, but it'd still be good for learning. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
and
always good to
it's
see.
indoor. About 3/4 of it's indoors.
This is true. This is very true.
So Annette should come down and get her RO certification
She's
first
doing that
weekend
in
in April.
February. No, we're doing that in February. First weekend of February at Oak Hill Gun Club. If
Yeah,
you want into that seminar, hit me up and I can get you the details. Or if you want to
it's
work the
full.
Michigan sectional, we're down about 10 people, so we need some ROs for that.
Yeah, good
So
stuff.
they can
Good
hit
stuff.
me up.
So first off, Alex, I know we had a comment last week saying that I was muffled and reverberation and too loud. Do I
Hmm.
sound better?
Yeah, you do sound better.
Good.
So what'd you do? Pull this one out of the old work bucket?
Yeah, exactly. Grabbed it off my desk, brought it
There you
home with
go.
me.
No, that's always good too, right? You know, it's always the little things, which
Exactly.
it's not super hard to wear. I think I'm wearing the same brand you are, just a different model.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And I
So
wear something like this all day long, so it's not like it's that big of a deal.
yeah, it's not like you gotta talk into my normal boom mic. But anyway,
Right.
that's looks like we got a couple people watching out there in YouTube and Rumble land. I don't know where Brian's at. He probably's cuddled up with Luigi somewhere
Or
in North
recovering, one
Florida.
of the two.
Yeah, I mean, God, he was on there for 3 hours the other night. Wasn't that cool to be a part of?
Yeah, it was a great time. He texted me the next day and he's like, "Hey, sorry I kicked you out too quickly." Because I was on there for maybe, I don't know, 45 seconds. Gave him a number,
Hmm.
which happened to be your number. You know, and then then he's like, "Okay, see you later." And then he didn't just drop me out of the chat. He booted me off the whole call.
Oh,
He booted me out of the whole, like, out of the green room and everything.
yeah. There's yeah,
Well, I guess his StreamYard only allowed for 10 people back in the green room.
yeah. And which there was a lot more people. I think the original email said there was going to be 8 people, and then it blew up. I mean, there
I
was
think there was 8. I think he sent that to different, because you weren't on the same email that he sent me, and there was 8 people on that email from him to me.
right.
So there was at least like 30 people on there,
Yeah, it
if
looks
not
like Chris
30.
Baker is interested in a CRO class.
Awesome, Chris. We'll have to get something on the calendar there.
Yep. That means you know what that means he's ready to be a CRO at Buckeye Blast in in May.
Yeah, fortunately, we are looking good with staff for both. I did a first pass on staffing, and now I need to do a second pass on staffing for Buckeye Blast, and I want to do both of them before registration opens, so I can get those staff members out and registered.
Yeah, that would be good too. Yeah, I've seen they've already allowed staffing for Michigan section, so there's some good staff members on my squad already. So
Good,
I'm really happy. Mr. Leif Kunkel is coming up to the Michigan sectional, so
good. Is he gonna staff it?
I assume so. I assume that's why he's shooting on staff day.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
But
That
yeah,
or
he's
setting up a booth, one of the two.
yeah, that's so hard. I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about that? As any vendor who would be in Leif's shoes, we're not going to throw Leif directly under the bus, but if you were a business in Leif's shoes, would you set up a booth to sell holsters at?
It's a good question. Knowing Leif wants to do everything exactly perfectly,
Hmm.
and I don't think he could shoot and do that and run his business at the same time and do both perfectly. So I think it probably stresses him out more than it's worth. Plus, as we all know, that he's slightly backed up.
Hmm.
So does he really need to advertise more and sell more holsters? I don't know.
No, but I've heard him talk about on multiple podcasts or the casual shooter stuff he's done. He's looking at changing his business model yet. I don't know anything what it is. So here nor there.
Yep. So good stuff. Well, Alex, what are you doing this upcoming week or last week? What'd you do for shooting?
This last week, so last week, nothing really. I mean, this week I've all been. I'm off location, as you can see. I'm not. I don't have anything behind me. I'm not in my space.
Should have brought your banner with you.
I flew from Michigan to Pennsylvania, so
Exactly. You should have brought your banner with you.
I only had a carry on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with
Yeah, but yeah. So no, I am I had another thing ding in my ear, but no, I flew, so it's been fun. But no, I've got a match when I get back on Monday,
you. Okay.
and then I've got a podcast to record next week with our good friend and range master, Brad Croomy.
Oh, that'll be a good one. That'll be the second time on the podcast.
Yep, but this time just talking about him, not necessarily talking about Buckeye Blast or
Yeah.
anything. But I'm excited that Buckeye Blast is. Why am I? My buddy Andrew Workman worked the trigger in PA. Why am I in PA? I'm at a work thing, and just a week long work project, and the show must go on. So I can take it on the road. So I'm very fortunate for that. I wasn't able to bring my whole mic setup, so I've got this low pro thing on. But
Hey, works. At
I
least
went
it's just
to
as good.
yeah, I went to a awesome ramen place for dinner tonight here, and it was fantastic.
Did you
Like,
forget what time it was?
what? Did I forget what time it was?
Yeah. When you're sitting there
No.
eating and you said, "Oh, shoot, it's almost 8 o'clock. I got to go do a podcast or a live stream."
Hmm.
I'm just
No,
joking.
it wasn't that I forgot. It was traffic was bad, and I had issues with the door key. But no,
Oh, okay.
I plan to leave. We are starting this an hour later than normal, but that was to accommodate kind of going to dinner and whatnot. So,
Yeah. Plus, you're
uh,
going out to dinner, I'm guessing, with people at the job site,
yeah,
not just
yeah,
by
that's what we
yourself.
did.
So, well,
Yep,
sounds
I didn't
good.
go out last night, but I recorded with Isaac Lockwood, so that'll be coming out in a couple weeks. But
Good stuff. Good
yeah.
stuff. I wanted to. There's a couple matches that just happened over the last weekend and going on right now that I wanted to chat a little bit about. First off, the one going on right now is World Shoot Shotgun.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is happening right now.
So, was just looking down the list, and I can share my screen here. Sorry for the delay, but I always hit the wrong button.
Hmm.
Corey's screen right there. Okay, so you can kind of see it, but we've got Wist in first, Catchin in second. I'm just scrolling down to find people that look familiar. Scott Green in 10th. Um,
Is this completed or is this current
I
standings?
believe it's current standings. I don't know though.
Yeah.
So one thing I just found Lena Micklick
Mm,
down in 77th, but I believe she's still in first lady.
right. Well, and
And then
and over she could be shooting a different zone than people who have
right,
more
of course,
points and
of
but
course.
and they don't shoot in land wing 93. I think that's one of the guys from Dissident or one of the owners.
Okay,
But I don't like how they don't use practice score for IPSC matches. They use their own proprietary software and then
right.
convert it into practice score.
Yeah, but hey, at least someone goes through the work of converting it into practice score for us, so we can
Hmm.
actually read it.
This is true. This is very much
But
so true.
so that was. I just wanted to go over that real quick. But then we have PCSL one gun and PCSL two gun that happened this last week as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, our buddy Sam Knapp went out there,
Yeah, I
um,
saw that.
and then he moved. How dare Sam move?
Right, he literally like picked up and moved, and now he's in like the day that he left. He was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm moving, and I start my job tomorrow. Peace out, folks."
Deuces.
Yeah.
No,
So AJ Anthony won first. This is two gun championship.
because they did an interesting format where if you shot one gun, it was a different tablet scoring. So
Right. So AJ Anthony, this is stand this two gun competition. AJ Anthony, Kyle Litzy, and then Josh Freilich and Zach Smith in third and fourth.
honorable mention, Area 5 director candidate Adam Maxwell in
Adam Maxwell
eighth.
in eighth.
J.R. Guerrera from Team Terran Tactical in 19th. Linda Turnbull in 25th. No one else I can really see off the top of my head that I know.
Nope. And then we had in practical, two gun practical, and I don't know the differences between the two, so
So competition is like any competition sorted thing, right? Like it's compensators, or it's
it's pretty much
brakes,
anything goes, right?
yeah, optics, whiz bang,
Yeah.
and then What, are you still in competition, or did you move
No,
over to practical?
this is
Pra-
practical.
Practical is like a practical rifle, like no muzzle,
One
no,
optic,
yeah, one optic, no
just a
flash.
flash hider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 round mags. I think competition's the no limit or whatever, So this is like your average kind of utility AR rifle.
Yeah, so we had Mitch Barlow in first, John Treat in second, Samuel Nelson in third. Adam Maxwell shot this also in sixth.
Hunter Constantine in seventh. Marco Carhaba, Carabahaba. I don't know. I know Marco. I just
Kaba
can't
Hug.
say his Kabahug. That's right. That sounds more right. Um,
Luke Faust in 24th. A couple honorable
he ran
mentions
for
here.
area. Did he run for area 3?
I believe so. And then Sam Knapp in 29th.
Whoop, Sam Knapp.
So then he had to sell his guns.
Did he sell his truck?
I I don't know.
I would assume so. It would probably never fit in NYC.
No. And then last but not least, PCSL one gun. This is quick because there's only like 15 people that shot it. Um, so there's one gun PCC and one gun practical optics. So PCC Curtis and Marcel, practical optics Jesse and Luke Faust. I'm sure a bunch of other people shot this as well.
Well, Marcel is their stats guy, so that's kind of cool. He was able to still do a pretty well job. He was close to Curtis, so
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
always a good showing, I guess. Now I'm more curious as how many people actually shot the two
One
gun
gun?
match.
Oh, the
No,
two gun match?
two gun.
30 shot the one gun, and then if I go on the other screen here, um, 70, 70 people shot it, three people DQ'd. So
Okay. Well, and there was a
67
couple
finished the match. Right.
duplicates too. So 100 entries is not terrible for
I
this
take that back.
new.
Sorry, hold on, hold on. It's more than that because I was only looking at one division.
Oh,
166 people shot. Obviously, there were some duplicates, and then 163 finished.
okay. Plus
So,
another 30 for one gun, so you're looking at
yep.
190, almost 200. So that's a fairly good. Oh, there you go. That's a fairly good
Yeah,
showing,
definitely
honestly.
fairly good showing. Definitely is.
Yep, the stats guy. Oh, he finally was able to make it on live stream. What's up,
Hey,
Marcel?
Marcel, thanks for joining us.
Oh, what did he say? He said, oh, he put a little bit of stuff about PCSL in here.
Yeah, so
Comp-
he said that competition is open, practical is no comps. Can't see through the inline break. 30 plus one rifle, 21 or 20 plus one handgun. Um, and competition, you can also swap your PCC for your rifle as the carbine of choice.
well, that's fair because a lot of people who do the competition they have a PCC instead of a rifle.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good to see you on the chat, brother. It's I know you always say it, you always miss it, but hey, we started an hour late, so maybe this might be the normal thing. I don't know, Corey. How does that look for you? Starting an hour later than 7 o'clock? You do 8.
We'll talk about it offline.
That's fine. I can't pressure you into answering on here. Darn it. But anyway, yeah. So we had those. Did you see on social media the swamp stomp?
I did hear about it. Brian told us about it last week.
Right. So he was saying the person, the water in that range was like so bad.
Oh, yes, I did see that. It was like, I mean, the guy was like up to his waist.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, we're gonna try to shoot it this weekend," and it's like it's just as bad.
Oh, really?
And he's like, so now he's asking people if they should postpone it to January or February. Um, you know, and it's nice that the range isn't necessarily needed or isn't used because it is flooded. So you know,
I, the
nothing really.
challenge, the
Go ahead.
challenge would be like coming from a match director standpoint is people want their money back if it doesn't happen.
Well, right, and he's
But
gonna do
some
that,
of that
right?
money, well, I get it, but I mean, just coming from a match director standpoint, people want their money back if it doesn't happen, which is I get it.
Hmm.
But it's also not free to run, like even to put matches on the ground. Like it costs money to put matches on the ground.
Right, the
So,
props, the targets,
well,
the
and
time.
even if it's just the stripe expense,
Hmm.
so that's a challenge. I mean, that's just a challenge. So I'm sure. I mean, we all want to make sure that every match possible just happens, so that we don't have to refund people.
Right. Well, and this is a level 1 plus match, right? It's not a level 2, so it's like
Right.
they're trying to have this cool match, and it's unfortunate for what's happened to the facility and whatnot, but I guess it's okay when they can make the adjustments on everything
Hmm.
because it is a level 1. It's not like, hey, it's scheduled to have ROs coming in. They probably have embedded ROs,
Right.
so it's not as bad. But still, you get people committing or non-committing, and it's like, I have plans then or not. It's travel,
Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure.
I hope everything works out for them. I know his name's like Corey Yates. I want to say his name is,
Okay.
but hopefully they work it all out and he can host his match. It looks cool. I wanted a jersey because it's got that cool design with the gator on it. I mean, like I would be the guy who would like. So did you ever hear of the IPSC tradition of trading jerseys with people?
I do. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
I'm almost tempted to see if that should be started kind of in a U.S. like in the U.S. thing, just trading jerseys with
Started
people.
Alex. Just buy a bunch of jerseys and give them all away.
I mean, I've got match jerseys of my own that I'd be like, here, I'll trade. But
You
you
have
got
to
to
be
be
popular though.
yeah, I'm not that popular, but I'm an extra large. Anyone who wants to trade who's an extra large, let me know. Corey, sorry, you're a little chonky for that.
Yeah, if anyone wants to trade that's a 3X, let me know.
Tanfo Timmy might trade you. I don't know.
Here you go. I can
Maybe you'll
trade
get
with.
fast trigger finger then
Hmm. I mean, I already have a pretty fast trigger finger, so
with a rifle.
the, the finger doesn't change.
Just the sighting system.
Exactly. And the fact that I'm going like this versus like this.
Yeah.
So, what else is
Let's
on your mind?
Um, what is on my mind? I don't know if I don't think there was any new guns that or gun news that kind of came out breaking air. Oh, that's not true. The Walther PDP the steel guns.
Yeah,
Those came out, so that's kind of
I don't know
cool.
anything about them. That's
There,
the stuff that I don't follow.
it's a PDP with a steel frame with
Right.
removable grips, or the polymer one that's the same freaking thing. But
Right. So, not really all that special, but different.
yeah, I think the metal one's like 1989 or 1899.
Yeah, that gets pricey when you can think about that a staccato is only like two, three, $400 more than that.
Yeah.
And when
Well,
you're
and
gonna
then
when you're spending that much money, what's the difference?
true. I mean, like you could just go buy a staccato, but people like the PDP, and this is. I mean, I'm assuming it's just replacing the Q5 steel frames.
Yeah.
So here nor there, it's a cool offering for people who like the PDP platform. But do I think you need to go out and buy an $1,800 PDP? No.
Right.
Like it's not the new hotness. It's just another version.
That's
It's
fair.
just Walther changing their product line.
That's fair.
I mean, they made a smart choice because the Q5 mags were weird and the angle was weird, so you always have like two or three less rounds.
Right. For sure. For sure.
You know, just don't want people to forget like the awesome live stream that Brian did the other night with
Yeah.
that was 3 hours long. So go check them out. Hunters HD Gold, Hunters HD Ruby, or Active Blue. Go out, check out some frames here in 2023 and 2024.
You know what,
Um,
Alex? Speaking of, I want to try something.
what's that?
I have a certificate for a Shooter's Connection belt
Ooh,
that we can just, give away.
how do you want to do
So
that, Corey?
I want to do that by doing this. If you guys are on the live stream, whether that's YouTube or Rumble, in the chat, toss in hashtag 2AN in the comments. And we'll see how it works. If not, we'll just randomly give it away.
Yeah, there's a couple people I know. I know the Rumble chat's coming in, but I don't. It doesn't show us the number on who's actually watching in Rumble.
So there's 10 people in Rumble because I've got Rumble up on my second screen.
So there's 9 other people in Rumble.
Yeah, there's 9 other people in Rumble because I've got Rumble up on my second screen.
Yeah, there you go. We got Marcel's in there. I'll see it pops up. Oh, there you go. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's a cool feature that lets people get in on this. So yeah, jump in on it, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep,
2 people.
yep. Chris Baker's in there. I know. I see. I see that the wife commented on it. No, you got to be in the live stream, Annette. You got don't you don't want to be always in the comments. You want to be in the live stream function. There's a
The
different button
live
for the
chat.
yeah. No, what's up, T Owens? You just make sure you spell that right because it's not hashtag can. It's 2AN. I do like this feature a little bit better than the spinning wheel, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure. The only downside about the spinning wheel is we can preload it, and I think this ends up using a spinning wheel.
Oh, probably, but that's not my problem. But here no there. I mean, so shooter. Speaking of shooters connection, no shameless plugs here, but shooters connection's pretty cool. Same day shipping if you order it soon enough. Pretty much get
There you
any
go, Annette.
there. Yep, she's gotten there. But you get pretty much anything you want there.
Right, and same day shipping. I don't. I know you already mentioned that, but like literally anything you want, for the most part,
Right. They've got great bags. I mean, they're an awesome supporter of the shooting sports. Like,
for sure.
I've got a couple bags from them I've got a really nice RO bag that I use. It's a small inner bag.
There you go, T Owens. Some spell check or something like that going on there.
Oh yeah, it's the worst, dude. I mean, honestly, if you're doing it on your phone, it's terrible. But but anyway, no, like so you can definitely. Are they gonna start? Have you reached out to them yet, or are you still waiting until January 1?
I'm gonna reach out. Their sponsorship package is pretty consistent.
Well, it
They
got
give a
better.
bunch
I
of.
think I think they got honestly got better for 2024 though.
Did
It's
they?
back to yeah. I think the Target pack bundles are better now. I think it might be back to buy one get one or buy two get one instead of whatever it was.
Sounds good. I will.
I don't
Will
know if
definitely be
I don't know
reaching
if
out
you
to
need to
them.
buy. I don't know if you need to buy any targets, but I mean it doesn't hurt,
That always need to buy targets.
right? You gonna do? Are you gonna look at CHL for your hardcover targets, or are you gonna just prep them this year?
I don't know. Depends on what day you get there.
This is true. I mean, you have to talk to the missus about that one.
Well, she's on here. We'll just get you to commit right now.
I can't commit to anything without my lawyer present, aka my wife.
Gotcha. Well, we've got a couple people in here. Doesn't look like there's anybody else joining the giveaway, so we'll go ahead and start the giveaway here.
My hands are not touching anything, so I'm not stopping anything. So,
Not sure there's
uh,
stopping anything involved anyway.
right. Oh,
Nice,
all right. Marcel won something. Good job, Marcel.
Marcel. The
Corey.
Shooter's Connection cert is yours. I will. I'll have Alex shoot you or email Alex at mannytalkshooting@gmail.com, and we'll get you the code
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So we've got North Florida section match this
this
week.
weekend.
Yeah. I don't know. Have they started shooting?
I don't know.
But let's look. So if I can pull that up on practice score on competitor, maybe we will give people a chance to put in another code and win something else. Maybe I don't know. But while we talk about this, so it's definitely search. North Florida, right? North Florida.
Yep.
Boom. Oh, if I could spell North Florida right, but here nor there. This is also at Extreme GM, isn't it?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah. So the match is not into practice score yet, so that's unfortunate. So, but a lot of people are going down to shoot this match
Yeah, I
in
saw a bunch
Florida.
of people from northeastern Ohio are going down for that.
Who's going down? Do you know?
I didn't see names. I just saw that a few people were going down.
Oh, way to go, Corey.
Dude, it's been this week has been rough. It's been a busy week. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but um, yeah, it's just been a busy week, and I have been slammed and haven't been on social media much.
Yeah, neither have I. I've been kind of busy this week as well. Um, got a couple comments over here. Yay! But here nor there. I'm excited to see kind of the people being able to shoot. I know David Lyle's going to shoot the North Florida section match, so
Yep,
this is a good chance of winning. I don't know who else is going down. It seems like, I mean, it always in Florida. The season always continues, right?
right. And that's part of it too. Is the season always continues. You've got Florida section this weekend. Right after the holidays, you've got the Florida State match, I believe, and then
Hmm.
you've got an IPSC match down there. Um, and then you've got the Bermuda Open or the Bahamas Open or whatever it is.
Caribbean Open,
Caribbean. It was.
but that's like a USPSA slash IPSC match. It's not
Yeah,
like a
it's weird.
true. But it's nice because the US guys can go shoot, and it doesn't really affect them on rules placement.
Right.
Like equipment is definitely like the easiest one to know equipment changes is open division because you only have to worry about 50 millimeters from your side, not the inner belt, but from your side. So guys with pudge are a lot better off in IPSC than the
Right.
skinny guys because it's not the width of the overlay, it's the 50 millimeters, which is
Yep.
2 inches. If anyone actually cares, but that's just the distance from like the closest point of the grip to your side. So
Hmm.
but I did hear that there was very loose officiating on equipment rules in at IPSC Nationals. So, and people have been like, man, they don't check very well, because I'm working on getting my gear compliant for IPSC. Because if I do actually shoot like an IPSC match in the States or something, I want to make sure I'm legitimately good. I don't want to be think I'm good. You don't. When people show up with gear that they don't absolutely know is going to pass mag gauge or anything,
Right. For sure.
you, I would not want to risk a placement to chance, and I would rather not shoot for no score.
Well, yeah. I mean, you knew what I did at Carry Optics Nationals, right? Or sorry, Handgun Nationals, right?
What?
I took a mag gauge the first day of staff match,
Mm-hmm.
and mag gauged my sometimes not legal um,
Sigmax.
320 mags. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't they weren't legal, so I dragged the base of it on the ground on the pavement right outside the clubhouse.
You would think though that the great Jay Warden would have some sandpaper there for you before you like.
Well, I didn't even bring it to them. I had a
Yeah.
mag gauge in my car. Dragged it. I did. I had National Sandpaper called Concrete,
Yeah.
and um, and then Sven took my second one and started carving it down with a knife.
Why you let Sven have a knife in your person?
Not in my person.
Like in your presence, you had let Sven
Yeah,
have a knife.
allowed Sven to have a nife
Yeah,
in my
that's.
presence.
I'm. I need to talk to Sven. I got to see if he passed his test yet or not. I mean,
I don't think. I think they were going to deny him no matter what.
that would suck.
Yeah,
But as I made fun when I called Brad the other day after he left that RO class, Sven is back in town. Sven is back in town. No,
we
it's not
stole
very
that
fun.
from. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we came up with that one.
Yeah, we did.
No, and it's good to see him doing his time and getting back
Yeah,
into it. He's still helping the sport regardless, so it's always good. He's going to be. Is he Mr. Fix It or Quartermaster? Or are you going to combine those or what?
I'm going to combine. We're going to have two of them, but they'll be combined.
Right. Well, that's good. That's honestly a good thing. But are the bay now? I've got a question. Is Cardinal going to do anything to the bay between now and Buckeye?
Probably not. No. Why?
I'm just curious. Like, I mean, drainage got better from Carry Optics Nationals. Um, It seemed like it got more compacted. The
Oh,
soil.
much, way more compacted.
You don't know if they're going to bring in another load of gravel for the road or not.
I, I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably. I mean, realistically, if we say, "Hey, we need another load of gravel," they'll probably bring it in.
Do they have like a
But
rock quarry that they own somewhere? Cause or is it on
it's
site
all
somewhere?
steel slag,
Mm.
so I don't. I mean, I think they get it for very, very inexpensive or free.
Well, if anyone doesn't know, they own the whole county. So,
Right. Yep.
yep, I did get an email from Marcel, so that is always good news. Already because
Do you want me
because
to
if you
just read the code out to you right now?
no, don't do that because then everyone could get the code. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited for 2024. I don't know about how about you?
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to be a busy year. Going to be a busy year.
Yeah, absolutely. Between major matches you're running, major matches you're working.
Yeah. Speaking
Uh,
of the major match list, we'll pop that up. So
mhm.
you've got Buckeye Blast, Kentucky State, Ryan Rocks, Michigan Sectional, Area 5, Open Nationals, and you're missing one there.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Area 8.
No, not Area 8. It's the weekend before Kentucky. It's not going to work.
Oh, really?
I'm not a big balling spender to go to Area 8.
Just go to
I'm
Area 8, then take a couple days off, and then go to Kentucky.
No, I don't know. My dog, people watching my dog is more of the concern than me going to
Bring them
Area
with
8.
you.
I don't want to. It's not that I wouldn't want to. It's the fact that he would be like, I don't know how he'd do with that much gunfire, right?
That's fair.
And I wouldn't want to leave him in the hotel or Airbnb the whole time.
That's fair.
No, but Area 8 is a good match to go to. It's in it's in Greater Pittsburgh area,
Right.
so it's only 5 hours for me. It's probably like what 4 hours for you, if that.
Two, two and a half.
Two, good. That's not bad. Ryan
I
Rocks.
won't
I'm
be there.
hopefully getting it. Hmm?
I won't be there, but
But so you're giving me crap since you're only 2 hours away.
I mean, it's right. It's the weekend before Kentucky State. I'll be at my work conference or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. At least Kentucky State is 2 weekends away from Carry Optics, though.
Correct.
I don't know. I might be at Carry Optics either helping Brian or other things. I don't know quite yet. I haven't talked really to the powers that be yet on that one. So
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna shoot carry optics. We'll see. We'll see. Got a lot going on in between now and then.
right, yeah, I think yeah. Anyway, but
So
Ryan Rocks. Hopefully, I'll have more information on that date here tomorrow on Monday because
okay.
I'll talk to one of the match directors. Hopefully, we've got something ironed out within the 2 weeks that I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Area 5 Championship's going to be awesome. It looks like I'm trying to go to a work conference the weekend after that.
Nice.
But luckily enough, it's only going to Columbus to Cleveland, so it's not like going from
Oh,
Kentucky to Cleveland. So
yeah.
shoot all day, work all day, and then drive up to Cleveland.
Yeah. 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes. I do the drive all the time.
I know. I'm on the phone with you that whole time.
Exactly. And then last but not least, PCC Nationals.
Open PCC Nationals.
No, it's just PCC Nationals.
Has
That's what you
Corey?
put on here.
No, on mine it's Open Nationals, and yours it's PCC Nationals. But have we
Well,
talked to Corey Shield about getting our Airbnb yet?
no.
All right, I'm gonna text him right now, like literally right now. He's gonna be like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? What Airbnb?" I said, "You are responsible adult, Corey Shield. You get Airbnb."
So speaking of Corey Shield, let's go ahead and give away $80 off a buffer system. Um, if you type in hashtag news, see if this works. If we can do it twice in
I'm
one
betting.
chat.
I'm betting it will. I mean, why wouldn't it? I mean,
Hashtag news. Let's see.
see, I just sent
Oh,
Corey
there
Shield.
it worked.
Oh, so if Corey Katz wins,
Oh,
it's
we'll just
going to somebody
respin.
else. Yeah. So I did text him if he got the Airbnb set up for Nats yet. He's gonna be like,
Nice.
"What do you mean?" I'm like, "I told you, you're the responsible adult."
So there's a bunch of people on here. 14 people on or 13 people on Rumble.
And
Um,
6 on YouTube. It looks.
6 on YouTube. We got to get more than 3 people
Yep.
into this drawing.
Yeah.
So we got 4. That's
Yeah.
that's a good start.
That is good. I mean, the cool thing about Corey Shield is he also makes a stake puller that's actually worth a dang.
Yeah, until you bend it up.
I mean, but that who did that? The Nationals Mr. Fix It guy.
No, I did.
Oh, I
We
mean,
bent a couple of them. They're not indestructible. I will tell you, they're not indestructible.
nothing's indestructible. You,
Right.
you didn't over engineer it, but
No.
it saves you from bending over. It helps pulling things. They're a lot more compact than like a giant crowbar.
for sure,
Um, the
for sure.
buffer
And the
system's good.
length is good with the handle and everything.
hmm
Yeah, so
Pulling up stakes. I bet it probably works better not on stone. It probably works better on like sand
yeah,
or
I would think it would work better at like Brooklyn
yeah,
or
something like that.
Livingston, where you've got a nice sandy soil.
Don't remind me of I love people I see at Livingston. The fact is the range is terrible.
Yeah,
It's like, and there's no offense to Bob or Jeff. They both know that I have care deeply for them, but when the stages all feel the same because you're under the baffles,
I don't
it
disagree
doesn't
with
help.
you. I don't disagree with you.
Last year was better than the year before. I will say, 2023 was better than 2022.
Well, 2022 was a rehash of all the former stages, so
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, you
there was
weren't
that.
you
No, it
were
was that's what it was. It was 8 stages and from 8 different years.
right. You didn't shoot 2023, did you?
No,
That's right. So you didn't get to actually shoot. We shot the Targets USA Wheel of Misfortune.
yeah, we did that a couple years ago.
It wasn't terrible, other than the fact that like
Well, wasn't there like targets in front of it stationary, and then the wheel of misfortune was spinning behind it?
no, there was targets to the side of it, but it was still interesting. We got one, two, three. Is there only three people in here?
Four, well, three, not including me.
Oh, really? Come on, people! Like, really? You don't want to win anything? Like, yes,
Yeah,
it's
80
money.
bucks off a buffer system, or just don't use it. Still, you can put your
You can give it to
hatch,
somebody else.
yeah, or give it to somebody else. That's what I'm doing.
You have no need for $80 off a shield buffer.
Well, actually, Corey gave it to me, so I figured we'd give it away.
Fair enough. I mean, honestly, have we talked about Falling Steel World Series yet today?
We have not.
So Falling Steel's World Series is probably one of, if you like Steel Challenge, it's probably one of the better things for you to shoot than probably a USPSA major. I mean, it's all steel, it's all fun, it's all falling. I would like to see like a version of Falling Steel that is based off of part times. You know,
It is.
like no, well, yes
Or
and
you're saying
no.
like quicker,
Right, like I'm
like
talking like
a
pro am, kind of
30-second part time.
like pro am style, right? Like you've got two brackets, pro and amateur, but
Well, I'll
different
tell you
part
what.
times.
You should. I bet you if you pitch that to Corey, he'll
I
let you
would,
run with it.
yeah. We just have to kind of figure. We'd have to test bed the logistics of it, but
You'd have
um,
to have two timers for each stage.
I mean, how is that hard? It's only like a 6 or 7 stage match. Who doesn't have
That's fair.
14 timers? Like,
Most
but
people,
yeah. But here's the cool part. It's only one tablet,
right?
so that's always the benefit of it. You can have time is time, right?
Yep.
I mean, we could figure out. We will pilot this. Let's figure this. We can figure this out in the off season. I think it'd be a cool way to do it. Spin that wheel. Spin it.
Yeah, he did tell me. So, Falling Star World Series is going to be the third weekend in April at
Third.
Rowan in the Carolinas, and then the third weekend in May at Cardinal.
That's not terrible. At least it's after Buckeye this time instead of before.
Correct.
Oh, look it. I didn't
Your
do it. It's not
wife.
my fault. Great.
Hands are up.
Hey, hands are up. No, that's cool because honestly, we won that TACCOM M9 mm bolt. Can I only use that bolt with the barrel with a TACCOM barrel?
No,
Okay.
you can use it with anything.
Okay.
And now you've got 80 bucks off a shield buffer system.
So can I turn it into Corey for a free buffer system?
You got 80 bucks off a shield buffer system.
Yeah. Lucky us. No, it's good. We need. I mean, it was going to go in the build anyway.
Right. Marcel, that is true. I just don't necessarily trust a regular staff member to change the presets in the timer and go back and forth between presets and a timer. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not sure that everybody could do it.
Yeah. AMG timer, 2 presets. They hold 5.
No,
Yeah,
I don't disagree. It's possible. I really wish AMG timers were more like the Shooters Global timers, where you could pre-program them from your phone.
yeah, but then you got to have your phone. It's another device to be in the mix. I'm really looking forward to the new AMG that whenever it gets released.
New
Like,
AMG.
so if you've noticed, if you watch any of Jay Beal's videos on social media, he had an AMG horizontally placed on his belt, a timer. Now you see this little puck, like this small, no bigger than probably a room key, or it's probably half of my room key
Okay.
size, and that's a timer. It's a Bluetooth timer.
So is it one of those ones that basically it's attached to your phone?
I don't know if it's attached to your phone or maybe it is, but it's like the receipt. It's so. Have you ever seen a range tech timer?
Yeah.
So a range tech timer, is the small thing that you
Hmm.
can clip on to anybody, and it hooks to a phone. But maybe the AMG is like that, but it's half the size of this room key.
Gotcha.
So, so it's super small. It's great probably for training since you've already got your phone. I mean, some people probably have the issue with needing their phone to record video of them, so that it's hard to hook up to a phone and a camera. And
Well, but that's the cool part about that. My guess is that's it.
mhm.
Is the AMG? I bet you connects into the camera somehow.
Yeah,
Are you sure? You're 100% sure that's the AMG, not the Shooters Global, the new
I
Shooters
am
Global timer?
I am positive. I'm gonna find a video of it if I can.
Yeah.
Hold
Pull
my
up a video. Hold my beer.
oh, even better. Marcel's got news. We played with a puck at PCL cell. It's meant primarily for dry fire right now. It's fully independent. It's just teensy. It does have Bluetooth and works like the full size with tablets. We had a props.
Prototype.
No, prototype. So see, I mean, I pay attention. And I mean, if you watched the Anderson shoot, that shooting show with Steve Anderson, he's been kind of hinting at it that Alex from AMG was supposed to come on, talk about something cool. So you can put apples to oranges together and bing bada boom bada bang.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
Because I'm more interested in seeing the the new timer, the Shooters Global Go, I believe it's called. Have you seen that?
is it no, what is it for, I guess? Does it is it just like more adapted to the phone so you need the phone for more things?
No. Yes and no. So let me share my screen. I might actually put an order in for a couple of these.
How about you just have them sponsor the match again?
Well, I have an order in for the Shooters Global I have an order in for Shooters Global
The pros?
the Pro or the
Mhm.
military version that's been on order for 3 years
Mhm.
and I haven't gotten it yet. So maybe I'll just say, "Hey, can you send me 2 of the Goes instead of one of the Pros?"
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's small, it hooks to a belt.
Yeah, the only
Um
downside with this is it's a like a little plastic clip or a like
mhm.
it's a clip-on clip.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about it being like I would rather it be magnetic,
Yeah.
but it
So
does like you can like put it on your belt and then slide it off real easily.
yeah. Well, here's the cool thing too. You're in the RO, right? If it's made for it all, preset up with your phone or have stat or with that'd be honestly interesting. Is if you preset it to the tablet.
Well, that's the challenge right now is that the at least the main Shooters Global is
Hmm.
not syncing up to the is still not syncing up to practice score.
I'm not saying syncing to practice score. I'm more saying that the physical tablet is the control device for the Go.
Well,
Mind
it
you,
doesn't.
it's set
Yeah,
because
maybe
you can still hit the button, but it doesn't have a screen other
it does.
than click. You can see a little bit, but I don't think you can really use much of it.
No,
At least from what I
all it allows you to do is it cycles through presets, and then you can still, but you see the time.
right. That's what I'm
That's all you
saying.
need,
Yeah, you set it up maybe with your phone or go through the menus in this, but
right?
and then you just go boop boop boop.
Right, and the Shooters Global timer,
Hmm.
the big one, this one has a now has a RO mode.
Oh, so you can just hit it and go.
Yeah, that was one of our big complaints at Buckeye that when we were using those was that it did not have an RO mode, and it was there's a lot of screens to go through to get to where you needed to go.
I mean, I still wouldn't mind of winning one, but
Yeah, Brad loves his. Ask him about it on the next
I mean,
podcast.
oh, I will. We used it at Area 5 for when he was running the timer. It still had some glitches, but it was still a good timer.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Well, Alex, let's sorry, cut you off.
no, you're fine. No, it was a good timer, but you got any sleeve? You got anything up your sleeve for Buckeye Blast?
Yeah, it's up my sleeve still.
Yeah. Do you anyone submit stages yet?
No, I'm still waiting on your stages.
I know. I've not been sitting at the computer working on stages lately.
No, no worries. No worries. Hey,
Uh,
since we're running out of time here, let's go ahead and wrap the show up.
well, yeah. Do you wanna spin the wheel first?
For what?
that other thing. Or you want to save that?
Let's save that.
Okay, we'll save it for next week. That's fine.
Yeah, we got two more things. Let's save them for next week.
All right, Chris Baker, if you're still in here, I have not forgotten about you, brother. But I've been traveling, so I will get it out to you as soon as I can. I did get your email though last week during the show, so I know you're still probably here. So don't think I forgot about you. But yeah, Corey, let's get this thing wrapped up. We'll call it easy early night tonight.
So I'll tell you that I don't like the later because I'm getting tired.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this is fair.
So let's
You wuss.
talk about my partners real quick. My partner is Shield Manufacturing. Corey Shield makes the best buffer system in the country, and Hunter's HD Gold glasses makes the best glasses in the country. And Victor's Legacy probably they do the best Cerakote in the country. Man, I'm served by all the best people in the country, Alex.
If that's what you saying.
What about your partners?
Oh, as we've got Go Fast Don't Suck. They make the finest memes on the internet. Hunter's HD Gold, as you say. Oh, I just have an update. Corey Sheilas. I haven't looked yet. I'll get on it. He says. So
Cool.
so good. Dominate Defense makes great belts. DivTech makes awesome magnets. I just got my two new ones before I left for this trip, so they're already on the belt, ready to go with my initials for the Manny Talk shooting. Laugh and Load as always. Outdoor Dynamics, we can't thank them enough for being our title sponsor of the show. Use the code Manny for 5% off your order. Any competition ammo you might need. Summit City Bullets makes the fine projectiles. You never know. John sometimes uses them in his manufacturing. Range Panda, Timecaster Shooting Academy, and my friend Bobby and Kim over at 2 Alpha Apparel.
Yeah, and definitely we'll call back out to Outdoor Dynamics, the title sponsor. Make sure to use Manny, code Manny for 5% off.
Yep, definitely do that. He was also on the Christmas Hunters HD Gold Extravaganza, so
He was.
um,
Then he had to go
yep,
tend to his dogs.
he did. Did you end up watching the rest of the stream?
Yeah, I watched the rest. I was on the whole night.
That was a long night, that's for
It
sure.
was, yes, it was a very long night.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody showing up to watch us tonight. As I always say, you can find us on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to be really good about actually posting on Facebook tonight after this, and
Yeah,
Facebook.
New Year's resolution, Alex.
Be,
Post on Facebook and Instagram.
I mean, yes, exactly. But we'll be better about that in the new year, especially when we've got a more structured plan going on. Currently, it's really it's really hard in the off season. But if you guys honestly want to listen to some guests on here, have us talk to some people,
I was just
let
going to
us
say the same thing.
let us know. Maybe maybe
Yeah,
I'll reach out.
Marcel, you know what? We'd actually love to have you on the podcast or
Yeah,
on
we
the
can.
live. So, Marcel, if you wouldn't mind reaching out to Alex, or we'll schedule a time that you can get on because we'd love to hear more about PCSL from your perspective. Obviously, we can geek out on some stats because I'm the stats guy for this area of the country. But I also want to know about the how you guys split the squads and where it was one side of the squad was just shooting, one side of the squad was resetting, and then you flip flopped. So, would love to learn more about that.
Yep. So yeah, if you guys want guests or anything, let us know. We'll make it happen. Um, topics you want covered. Like honestly, we're coming into the lull season, so we can definitely be a little more expansive on what we talk about here on Two Alpha News because it is the news the shooting community can use. I know I'm going to reach out Mr. Scott Arnberg for sure here in the next day or so. Talk to him
Probably
about
do
coming
a
on.
maybe a little debate at some point.
Yeah, I want the debate to go the Area 5 debate. I would love for the Area 5 debate right before voting starts because I think that's important to jog people's memories
Yep.
about the event. But hey,
But
don't
we could have some conversations one on one before then too.
oh, absolutely. That's definitely an
So
option. So don't be afraid to send us some ideas. We greatly appreciate those. And like I always say, thank you for joining us at 2 Alpha News. It is the news that the shooting community can use. We'll be covering a lot of stuff in 2024, IDPA, USPSA, Steel Challenge, and the likes. It's on our radar now. We are not totally exclusive. We are inclusive to everyone in the shooting sport. So if you've got
for
something,
sure, for sure.
you got something you want us to share, let us know. But Corey, what do I always say?
Get out and do the things. We'll see you on the next one.